A eulogy for Roya. Bismillah al-Hayy, in the name of God the Living, which is equivalent to Roya, 2:17. There are many people claiming to be spiritual or religious, even with many followers, who don't understand a thing about anything and are merely chattel to a franchise of the popular consensus reality, dressed merely in spiritual cloth. As far as I'm concerned, the maqam, or spiritual station of my late wife, was above all of theirs combined. What I admired and loved about Roya more than anything was that Roya not only had illimitable spiritual depth and understanding, which her artwork amply demonstrates and enshrines forever, but Roya, like myself, had the warrior spirit. She was also a woman who possessed futuwa, or javad mardi, chivalry. And she intuitively understood the reality of tabarra, disassociation from evil, and tawalla, conjunction with the providential guidance of the divine. And this, long before I explained it all to her, which 99% of so-called spiritual people do not remotely comprehend. She was both a daughter of the Alps as well as a witness to the eternal Karbala/Tabarsi, a spirit seamlessly moving between Wagner's operas and the soul-illuminating prayers of the Imams of the Ahl Bayt, the family of the house, alayhim salam. A world inhabited by Goethe, Sohrawardi, the Bayan, and Rosa Luxemburg, and where Ali alayhi salam, his wisdom and his sayings, and Fatima alayha salam, and her example was the constant companion, exemplar and solace. In many ways, Roya reminded me a lot of my great ancestor, Tahir Qurratul Ain, who died in 1852. At once a political revolutionary of unshakable commitment and unimpeachable integrity, as well as a spiritual visionary of illimitable and profound depth. She was the real deal. In short, just like myself, Roya was precisely the type of person this malevolent zeitgeist of the times, i.e. the wetico, the acosmic ignorance or jahl, or darkness, zulma, loves to hate, just as she and I are both avowed enemies to everything it represents, by virtue of our allegiance to and so eternal covenant with the true greatest name, which is the manifestation of the aql, or higher intelligence, or nexal consciousness, the nur, or light. Roya and I met because of our love for the theophanic persons of this true greatest name, Ali alayhi salam and Fatima alayhi salam, and the Ahl al-Bayt, the family of the house, alayhum salam. And it is with the love of Ali alayhi salam, wa Fatima alayha salam, and the Ahl al-Bayt alayhim salam that we bury her. Soil which I declared to be for the Fatimiyya Sufi order, hallowed ground, and henceforth a place of pilgrimage and visitation, because in life as in death, Roya was truly a shaheed, a martyr. Only those who know her full story know how Roya suffered for the past 11-12 years as a consequence of wrongs no one should ever have to suffer at the hands of the most brutally unjust and evil people and the most brutally unjust and evil system in existence. But, quote, soon shall those who have tyrannically oppressed know with what an overturning they shall be overthrown. Unquote. Quran 26:227. And this is why Roya has earned her rank among the awliya Allah, the saints and friends of God, because her suffering was redemptive, just like the suffering of all martyrs before her from Calvary to Karbala to Sheikh Tabarsi and beyond, as she was a witness, shaheed, tested for faith, and triumphed just like they did. And this is why the All-High called her back to its light because like few humans, she had perfected the trust of her own light within herself, and so her light was guided back to the divine light. And so just as history has known Rabia al-Adawiyya of Basra, who died in 810 in the Common Era, and similar female Sufi saints, it must now come to know Roya as well, a German Sufi saint of the 21st century. My dearest Roya, Red Mother, Earth Angel, words fail me. My heart is broken. As God is my witness, I did not want you to leave us. You were supposed to live to be 85 years old, and I especially never ever wanted to see you separated from Nuri. Know from the great beyond that I love you more than you will ever know, and I miss you terribly, not just for the Boo Bear's sake, which is heartbreaking enough, but also for my own. As inadequate as it sounds, I also thank you for everything. Everything. I realize now that for all the exterior strength and toughness, that you were a fragile bird. God willing, you are now flying in the supreme firmaments of divine glory, divine power, divine resplendence, and divine splendor in the gardens of the celestial paradise, while watching over your two babies and protecting them down here below in this material world of illusion. I will never forget you and the most precious gift that you gave to me in our beautiful baby Nuria, the talisman of love. These 7-8 years together will punctuate the remaining years of my own life as the oasis years. Years for which I can never thank you enough, even though I know how hard it sometimes was for you. As heaven and earth are witness, to Nuriel you are the greatest mother in the universe. Devout, loving, loyal, dedicated, caring, hardworking. I promise you that I will strive to raise Nuriel in the best way I know how, to always protect her and to make her into the Nur, the light that she was born to be, and so pass on to her a legacy from both of us. But I will always need your help from the other side. So be with me, my darling, with us, always and forever in spirit. While you soar in the heavenly realms of the light of lights, your physical place with us here is empty. So do not leave us completely absent of your presence. Visit us in our visions, in our dreams, in our hearts, in our minds, whensoever you wish, and watch over us and help guide the light unto the light. I will attempt to have Enji and Nuri connect one day and establish a genuine relationship on their own terms as sisters, and without any interference or input from that accursed demon of perdition. May the All-High hasten his permanent entry into hell, or anyone else. And before I leave this world myself, I promise you, I will endeavor to get justice on your behalf in the injustice that was perpetrated against you by the satanic British system. May the All-High obliterate and erase the malevolent influence of that system from all existence forevermore. Your fight was not in vain. Justice will not be denied. Your pain was not wasted. Your struggle counted for something. For it was the struggle of good against evil, light over darkness, which your art demonstrates. Nor will your memory ever be forgotten. It will always be blessed because you were, as you will always be, a true visionary and warrior of the good, a letter of the Nur, and among the chosen of the true greatest name, the Earth Angel, the Red Mother, forever and ever. Amen. As I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I shall fear no evil, for thou art with me. Thy rod and thy staff, they comfort me. Thou preparest the table for me in the presence of mine enemies. Thou anointest my head with oil, my cup runneth over. Surely goodness and mercy shall follow me all the days of my life, and I will dwell in the house of the Lord forever. Psalm 23:4-5. Amen.